Hello and welcome to another episode of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. We're playing on the Brutal difficulty. Last we left off, we completed the Shakuras missions, and we traveled here to Glacius, where we're going to get some Purifier tech, and the Tal'Darim are apparently here. Very scary.
If we are to obtain the Purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
All right. And yeah, we're going to get the Sentry, which is weird that we don't already have the Sentry, but whatever. So yeah, I mean, just like with the Wings of Liberty, you have tech that you think people would have from the start, but with Rangers Raiders, it makes a bit more sense that they don't have it. Here, I feel like they should have it from the start.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here, and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
And we are going in. So let's get a bunch of probes.
We await our charge. The guard move.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
So be it. We shall shield this world. Make use of
So having the orbital simulator is really nice. I mean, the extra Vespene gas that you get from the start, quite useful.
Detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
We're given sentries, which have a shield recharge ability, actually, which is kind of cute. This stun is really nice. I mean, it's not the best of the... I mean, well, I guess it is kind of the best one. But I feel like the Guardian Shield, or Guardian Shell, is a bit more important. We're going to get some more... Hotkey this. I should just start hotkeying all my production buildings. Yeah, see, that's nice. We just run him back. Okay, I guess they don't suffer from the knockback.
The Tal'Darim have blocked this route with a force field. We will have to find a way around it to destroy its power source.
We are going to get a few more gateways and a bunch more pylons, I think, is going to be the play. That way we get the production up and running. We want immortals. Let's get another... Do something like that. I guess we'll get another sentry because we have so much Vespene gas. We have about 22 minutes to complete the mission. There is like a gateway here that we could use Solar Lance and just bypass most of the mission. I think I'll do that when we're trying to get achievements and stuff. But I think for the regular, I guess whatever you want to call it, the regular run, I'll be a bit more... Oh shit, okay. Solar Lance there, Solar Lance there, and there. There. Maybe a bit of a waste. I think we could have handled it without them, but I think just doing that is smart. We'll also get Forge for some upgrades. And another pylon. Honestly, the biggest thing I need right now is I need more annihilators. More minerals is what I need. So actually put your chrono there. I think that's more important. Now we are going to lose some of these zealots. That's just the way of the world. And we need to use our annihilators properly as well. Nothing here. And we can also use deploy pylon later on.
The station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it.
Get another annihilator.
Excellent. Solarite gathered.
Okay, we actually have some, like a larger pool of minerals, which is kind of funny. Get some pylons. Maybe another gateway. Hopefully I'm not losing everything. Seems like it's okay. Keep getting annihilators. Okay, that's good. I'm kind of waiting for a attack wave to like hit us, but I guess they will at some point. Maybe I should get some you know, we'll save. We'll save. And if coming here does a bunch of damage, then we're just going to have to accept that. Get a Centurion. Yeah, the Wrath Walker is a huge problem. Not sure I can justify... You know what? You know what? I changed my mind.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
Get the shield upgrades as well. And then honestly, I think once that's done, you need to be turned into a Dragoon? Dragoon, into a warp gate. And we are kind of on a time crunch right now. I don't think it's a huge problem yet, but if this does continue, we're gonna have issues. Oh shit. I think destroying this is smart because we kind of eliminate buildings that would attack us otherwise. And it justifies me getting a bunch more units. Do something like that. I should be using the annihilators to like pick them off, I think. Would be smart. The question is there solarite here? I don't think so. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. Then in case we need to go back there. There's an expansion there, I think. That's the okay, Annihilator. I need to use 3 of them to take him out. So I'll remember that. Keep getting stuff. We have gotten past the beam right now. I believe up here there is Solarite. Yeah, that's right.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range. Another Solarite sample obtained.
Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna keep pumping out Dragoons, Sentries, and Stalkers. Kind of wish I'd gotten another gateway. I guess better late than never. I think I'll actually
Releasing
get...
sentries from stasis.
Oh, that's not great. Well, we're probably just gonna rush the objective right now. That's the goal. We're gonna ignore the... Yeah, we're just gonna have to rush it. Now would be a great time for some...
Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
I think we're fine. Then what I'll do is I'll get some... Yeah, not great. I think the last Solarite is up here.
We have acquired all of the raw Solarite samples.
Yeah.
They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
That was not too bad, honestly. Not too bad at all. We have to destroy all the buildings, I think, and then we win. Oh, not even that. Well, there you go. That was the mission. Mission objectives complete.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
Okay, so that was the Forbidden Weapon. Pretty fun mission, pretty quick.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced, an Adanium shell composed of a Trillic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
I mean, he should know that something is wrong immediately because he cannot access the Kala because he's just a just a machine. I mean, and this is the thing I dislike with Legacy Void. Oh, they were gonna revive the program, and oh, there's been a tradition to always like reuse the like reuse the I guess, what do you want to call it, the Purifier program. So like we always send our warriors to back up. Like, I don't know, it feels kind of convoluted just to have Phoenix in there. Couldn't come up with something else, and he was going to be the first in the line of like a revival. I don't know. Not a huge fan. Not Tassadar, you know, but Phoenix.
These new Purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
See, that's a good point. And also, even if they are the exact same, like, this Phoenix has not experienced... We don't know at what time his quote-unquote, like, memory dump was. Was it, like, 20 years ago, just like a decade before the Swarm attacked, or was it, like, 100 years ago? I mean, Phoenix is, what, 300-something years old? So we are not exactly sure when. He knows Artanis, and Artanis is young, so I'm guessing within the last, like, couple decades. Still, that means the entire, like, Zerg Swarm, all of that is not part of Phoenix, and that's like a huge event, so they're not exactly the same. Well, they're obviously not exactly the same, but that's a pretty big one, big discrepancy.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times, and now you lead the Protoss. I wail with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell someone like, hey, you're a machine. You know those dangerous machines? You're one of them.
You dare too much, Artanis. Your youth makes you rash.
I wonder how old he is. Probably like 120 or something. Like, quote-unquote, young.
The Purifier technology cannot aid us, Hierarch. It is flawed to its core. Will you not heed the warnings of the past?
It's the same with like the Nerazim. And once again, it's basically the Protoss not seeing them as sentient, and the sentient purifiers being like, we deserve to be respected, right? Like,
Not even Judicator Deralis would have taken such risks, or Judicator Saldrian. Well, perhaps. But that is not the point. Our traditions and laws are not meaningless. They have kept us alive.
that's true, but you have to get
Amon's
active.
forces are already spreading throughout the sector.
See?
I fear none will survive this
None will
onslaught.
survive without the
We
aid.
have acquired new robotic support technology.
So we can
for
choose energizers that have the chrono beam, which boosts the attack speed, and they have a phasing mode which allows you to warp stuff in, and then just the regular sentry. And I think we're going to keep the regular sentry.
Karax has utilized data from glaciers to bring the robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely, Hyrule.
This is actually really good. The sentinels basically like revive. They are like slightly worse in combat because they don't have the stun, but then they you get them back, which is really nice. So here are all the different like texts, I guess. We're not going to read those, but I'm sure that you can find a playthrough where they do. Yeah, lots and lots of text. Okay.
Amon's forces are already
Yeah,
spreading
all right. She
throughout
said everything that she was going to say.
Hold fast, my people. I will come for you as soon as I can. I will do everything in my power to survive this war. Hold fast, my people.
Okay.
I will come for you as soon as I can.
That's one thing that I kind of dislike with this campaign and Heart of the Swarm. Because it is more modular, as a consequence, well, I guess I don't dislike it. It's different. For Wings of Liberty, every mission, they would have dialogue related to the previous mission, and potentially some stuff for the next mission in that mission chain. So, like, the Rebellion missions would have, like, a running theme or a running story. That meant there wasn't that much to say after each mission. And this, when you have all the dialogue for each mission, then you have the dialogue when you go to planet. So this episode is going to be relatively long, even though it's a short mission, because we need to talk with people before the next episode. So it's like, what the?
Seeing Phoenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness, but I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Phoenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Phoenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend, but all logic defies it.
We of the Nerazim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them. A truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
I do wonder if we'll ever be able to like upload our consciousness to computers and stuff, or we will be able to copy memories and so on and so forth. Because it is kind of like sci-fi, ethical discussion. But yeah, it's kind of funny that it's in StarCraft 2 with Legacy of the Void. But yeah, it's kind of cool.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
The Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once. Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
Okay, so this is kind of like the Xeris equivalent, I guess, for Legacy of the Void. We have to go to the Altarian Rift, then we have to complete this, and after we do that, the story will branch into a couple options once again, and we'll unlock the Phoenix and the High Templar.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
Okay, so this is the temple. I don't think there's that much to talk with people. Never mind, there are lots of things to say to lots of people.
Hierarch, it appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off.
That's interesting.
Zeratul believed. And so will I.
My mother told me many stories of the Xel'Naga.
Is this our destiny?
A miracle has brought us here.
What secrets lie here, waiting to be revealed?
The keystone revealed this place to us. Perhaps Zeratul knew something of value after all.
Is this
It's funny
our
how
destiny?
she's like
My mother told
negging
me many stories.
Zeratul once again. To be fair, he did kill her mom, but I'm still annoyed that she's the daughter of Rashagal, honestly.
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the Ihan-Ri, the Xel'Naga. The Judicators theorized the Xel'Naga left Aiur to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Xel'Naga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Xel'Naga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope so.
And then we have Kerix.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
I also find it like slightly annoying how they say like friend Karax and stuff. I understand them doing that to Raynor to like signify like he's friend of the Protoss, but I feel like within their own like hierarchical thing, they should just use their own names. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Could be wrong.
Phoenix, you appear distressed.
Apologies, Hierarch. I have been pondering the events that brought me here. I've discovered there are holes in my memory. Battles recorded here in the ship's archives that I should be able to recall, but cannot.
What is it you have found?
Records of my defeat at Antioch and being revived as a Dragoon. But this body, it is clear to me that I am no Dragoon.
There is more to those records, Phoenix. But what you uncover may not be desirable.
I am willing to face the truth, old friend, however difficult it may be.
Then I hope you find the answers you seek.
Okay, so I think that's everything. We are now...
Amon is beyond any foe we have faced. If we do not act soon, he will devastate the entire sector.
That's true. And we are also in just a sector of the galaxy, the Caprula sector. We're not even in the entire galaxy, so there might be other races that are powerful as the Protoss. We do not know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Join us next time where we continue with this planet here. There are 2 missions, I believe. Maybe 3? I think actually 3, now that I think about it. There's a hero mission. I upload content every day of the week. StarCraft on Saturdays. So subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.